This story hit a bit different because the person I speak about, we frequent the same places. When we see each other, we say what's up. Plus, we from the same hood. As you see, it was a brother that was murdered last night at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, approximately. The news got a hold of this and went ham. Now, I know y'all may be thinking like, damn, how did they go ham? How they went? Because you got to read within them fucking lines of their report on what they're really saying. And this is the reason why you got to keep your goddamn ass out that white man prison. The brother name was Devin Campbell. He was 32 years old. He was getting outside of his Mercedes-Benz, and another young brother, black man, ran up to him and hit him up over 10 shots in Harlem, 125th Street. Over 10 shots. So he was making sure that he killed this brother. Over what? I'm not going to speculate. I heard stories on why the brother did it. But there's nothing in this world worth killing another person over unless you're protecting your family, you're protecting your home and your property. Now let's move forward. The news reported that he was ambushed. He was murdered. He died in the hospital, which was only about 15 blocks away. The news didn't talk about his family like they usually do. You know, the new news talk about family to a white person. They talk about the family that he left behind, right? They're not trying to figure out no motive. They didn't speak about a motherfucking motive. This is the paper. This is the clipping. If you want to see it, I'm going to gladly put it up here for you. They didn't talk about a motive. You know what they spoke about? At the end of the story, they said Mr. Campbell was arrested in 2014 and he served 8 years he was arrested in 2012. He served 8 years for an attempt murder in which he tried to kill a guy in 2011, and then he's on parole. Let's speak about that for. What you talking about that for? This man is dead. What the fuck is you talking about that for? Oh, for people can speculate and say, you know what? Oh, maybe that's because that's why he got killed. That's why. Because the guy that he shot up. No. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna say what it is and what these fucking people do with us. They never forget your fucking past. I don't care. It said he served 8 years for attempt murder, meaning that he served his time. He paid his debt to society. He was still on parole, meaning that he still was paying his debt to society. He wasn't incarcerated for nothing. He wasn't getting in trouble. He was stepping out his car. They don't want to keep your mind on the facts of what happened. So you know why, right? You know why? You know what's happening now in your mind and what society's mind once they throw the prison and his past and what happened. It's to discourage the community. To discourage your community for an outcry. You know why? Because a person that was incarcerated doesn't deserve an investigation in a murder. Because he probably done did something. That's what they're trying to push. He probably done did something. He probably done run somebody the wrong way. He already paid his fucking debt to society. But no matter how much debt you pay, they never forget, as a black man, as a black woman. You don't see them talking about Trump, what he did, Hillary Clinton, all these politicians and people that's in the shit. You don't hear them talk about that. And if they die today, they ain't gonna say, yeah, well, he passed away. He was once a president and he didn't pay his taxes. He didn't do this and that. He fondled women. And they're not gonna talk about that. They're gonna talk about all the extravagant buildings he owned and how he came from wealth and his father. And that's what they're gonna do. But what else? You know what they do, right? They're not even going to make a real big investigation or search for the killer, because they got him marked down as a troublemaker, as a person who already tried to kill somebody himself without looking at the particulars. So you mean to tell me last night this brother was murdered at 7 o'clock? This morning, you got a motherfucking paper out here with his whole caseload on it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it that they not going to do shit about it. They not looking for the killer. They not looking for no type of witness. They don't give a shit. They don't even have in the paper witnesses say. They just got a motherfucker saying, man, I heard 10 shots. Now, they killed 2 birds with 1 stone. And you say, well, how they killed? They killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Number one, we're not going to get into guns and how they import it into your neighborhood and how we get possession of it. But a black man killed another black man. So now one is gone. And if they just happen to stumble across and find this one, the other one is gone. Not only that, let's talk about how the shots created not only one victim, which the brother that's gone, but it created a whole atmosphere of victims. The old lady that was crossing the street, the old lady that's in the window, the old man that just came from work, the hard-working citizens that's within that community. They are all victims now. You know why? Because when citizens and people who live by society rules hear gunshots and hear that somebody got murdered, it's like, oh my God, what? That could have been me. That could have been a straight bullet. These ain't sharpshooters out this motherfucker. They know how straight bullets roll rampant in Harlem, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Philly, B-More, Detroit, California, D.C. You create a whole atmosphere of terror off of 1 shot. So you know motherfuckers thinking that you just killed him. You done killed the whole fucking community because they in fear now. Because they don't know if they should come out their goddamn door. Now the black kid, whoever this brother is, if he ain't been in jail before, he's about to go through that whole new experience. And guess what happens? You feel powerful. You got that gun. Because when you get a gun in your hand, right? Let me tell you something. Those who don't know, what drives a person, a black man, not a white kid who grew up shooting guns, you know, it's nothing. It's natural for him. But for a black kid to grow up in a society where everything is about ego and macho and you weren't able to have that. But when you got that gun in your hand, you got that power. That's called I wish a nigga would. When you get that gun, I wish a nigga would step on my fucking toe. I wish a nigga would say something to me now, because I'm going to pop his motherfucking cap. I wish a nigga would. That's what you get. You get a case of I wish a nigga would. Because that gun gives you power. And without it, you powerless, right? And without it, you a coward. Because if you was really tough, you would put the shit down and get up in the man's face and face your opponent. He gonna go through some shit. And I'm telling you that over the years, he's gonna begin to feel remorse. Even if he don't get arrested. Them nightmares is gonna haunt him. The worries, them sleepless nights. What we gonna do, man? Huh? What we gonna do? We gonna continue to just cover these stories and not do something about it? Not come together? Not create something? Why don't you try this, right? To all the viewers and everybody that's looking at me now, try this. Try this one fucking time. Just try this in your life. Try it. When you see another black man or black woman, you see another black woman or black man, go up to them. Make them put their guards down. Make them become vulnerable. Say good morning. And ladies, listen. When a man say good morning, I know automatically y'all be thinking that, you know what, this nigga trying to rap to me, because 7 of them niggas just say good morning back there. Think everybody else is something. No, not every brother wants you. When the brother say good morning, just say good morning back. And let's start conversation. Let's dialogue. We walk around like fucking animals in the fucking jungle. When we the animals say good morning. The animals help one another. When a lion's walking through the jungle and them fucking monkeys see him, look at the animal planet. They start acting the fool. They start warning niggas, they coming. Y'all motherfuckers better get from off the ground. They warn them. When them birds is chirping, and you hear that shit all over the place, that's a good morning. Why you think in the morning they tweeting and then they start to die out? You don't hear them motherfuckers no more. That's their roll call. Even the fucking animals just saying good morning and tweeting and shit. And you motherfuckers as human beings, one of the most creative, powerful, God gave you, but the scriptures say God gave you power and dominion over the fowls of air, the fish of the sea. He told you to subdue it and control it. You the one that make the, and you punk motherfuckers can't say good morning? Without nothing behind it? Good morning, how you doing? Hey, my name is Harold. What's your name? My name is John. What do you think about this today, that happened in the paper? I didn't hear about what happened. What happened? Boom, when you tell them, oh wow, this and that, you know what? You ain't got to get your phone number out all the time. Social media. Hey, you got social media? Boom, let's dialogue. Let's go on 10 toes down and let's talk. Let's start the dialogue. We could go live. Let's talk. Let's learn what's going on with one another and how we can communicate. New York, not just New York, Detroit, DC, Philly, California. I want to connect with somebody out there. And then we connect and then, man, y'all don't know how big we could be, man. Other communities done did this shit. It ain't hard. But we got to let that pride and that ego out of our motherfucking way. You always get them one motherfuckers that, man, I ain't fucking with these people. Come on, man. I don't even know that nigga. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut that motherfucker up. The one that's saying, I don't know that nigga. I ain't fucking with that nigga. That nigga, shut up. Shut him up. Shut up. You don't want to deal with it? You know what the problem is with you little niggas? Y'all know the difference between love and hate. You dumb nigga. With a motherfucker in society, me as myself a brother, see another black man, in which I do every day, and see another queen, in which I identify you as that, and see you black people as my brothers. When I go to the party, when I go to clubs, wherever I'm at, and y'all be up on the wall hard as a motherfucker. I mean, y'all hold that wall up. That wall can't fall down. Y'all hold that white man building up. Y'all be on that wall so tough and angry at me when I walk in. And I make everybody drop their guards when I walk in the spot. I make everybody drop their guards. You know why? Because my spirit is right. So I got 5 niggas on the wall. They gangster and they looking at me up and down what I got on. I'm going to stop and be like, y'all niggas is angry as shit up in here. Y'all know how much pussy is up in this club? Make them lower their guards. Come on, brothers. We got to start to love each other more, man. We got to start to love each other more, respect each other more. We got to start to use these, man. God damn. They done killed this brother who has a family, who has a mother, brother, sister. Somebody loves him. And we let that motherfucking newspaper just go out and disrespect the dead. It should be a motherfucking outrage. All black papers, in which we only own about 4% in the fucking world, all black newspapers should put it out. Final Call should be putting this fucking case up in there and shooting down what that goddamn white news reporter said about the brother. Come on, man. That's the problem. I just stuffed that white man in prison. I stuffed that fucking white man in prison.